Smoth is back with us on Let's Talk Live. If you're nearing retirement or know someone who is, you are not alone. 10,000 baby boomers are retiring each and every day in this country. But will this massive wave of people have enough money to live out their golden years comfortably? Here to talk all about that is Larry, and you've been here before and you're back again. This is really important stuff because I feel like every day we look at our I mean, I'm in my 30s, I'm already looking at my retirement account.
That's right. And thanks for having me back.
There's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the three pots. You say there's three pots of money people usually have, correct? What are those?
Well, generally speaking, people will have their pension, if they're in government maybe, and maybe a little bit in private industry, but most people today, they don't have a pension. Okay, but if you do, lucky for you, especially if it's backed by the government. The other pot would be Social Security. Okay. So we're all familiar with that, but as you get closer to retirement, you start trying to figure out, should I take that Social Security at 62 and maybe get a 25% reduction? Or should I go all the way up to full retirement age and get my full benefits, or even wait to age 70 and collect a little bit more? So that becomes part of your income plan strategy, if you will, right? The third pot of money is the one that has so many different pieces to it that most people don't understand really what's out there for them to utilize. So probably one of my favorite pieces is first a hybrid indexed annuity.
Okay.
And so the reason we use that is because most people want to increase their guaranteed income for life if they can, without ever annuitizing their money. So we use this thing called a income rider. So currently on an income rider, I can get a 15% bonus when they roll over, plus 10% simple interest yearly on that income account value. That's huge, because that's going to convert to income. So I like to tell stories, right?
Yes.
So we had a couple come in last week, and they were 60 years old, and they wanted to retire at 66.
Okay.
So some of their money, we rolled over to this hybrid index annuity. We got them 15% up front on that income account value in today's market. That's a trick. Then 10% every year until the day they retired. So if that $300,000 they had originally, if they'd done the old school model of just take 4% for withdrawal, which is what they were afraid of, because 4% out, that's kind of a recipe for disaster. You might spend that down and run out of money in old age. That's a bad story.
Right.
So, but we rolled it over, got this amazing growth on the income rider account value, and that converted out to $24,000 a year, contractually guaranteed by an insurance company for the rest of their lives, joint. So if you were 66, right, and you're married and you want to protect your wife, let's say it was your IRA, and you died, wouldn't you want that income to continue to her?
Yeah.
That's what it does. The feature on it, and why we call them hybrid index annuities, is because if you entered into a nursing home, so we got to think way ahead, right? So you enter into a nursing home, let's say 85. They double the income. So your income goes from $24,000 to $48,000 a year. It's not long-term care insurance, but it's designed to offset that need. But you come back full circle, if they stayed in their IRA, $12,000 a year and being a spend down, or $24,000 a year guaranteed for life, which is better. Pretty easy decision. I'll take $24,000 every day.
Right.
Even if I don't need all the money, I'll reinvest it. But so this tool, we use it in many different ways. So another story is a couple came in and they're both 70. So when you get closer to 70, you start finding out about required minimum distributions. Okay, and that just means the IRS is going to step into your life and force you to do a withdrawal so they can tax it. We call that the IRS retirement plan. Not so good.
Right.
But so in this case, this couple had $400,000 in a TSP account. That's a government savings plan. It's like an IRA or a 401k. So their required minimum distribution was going to be $14,000 per year. And they knew that would put them into a potential spend down and maybe run out of that money. And they wanted that money for income. So we rolled it over into this hybrid index annuity, 15% match on the income account value, 10%, kid, that's 25% in 1 year.
Wow.
Which is amazing. And that converts to income. So in this case, the RMD was $14,000 and their guaranteed income from the insurance company went up to $23,000. And since they were approaching 70, they didn't have long-term care insurance, that income would double if one of them ended up in a long-term care facility. That's an amazing tool. And so that third bucket of money that we talk about, Sometimes we use this type of tool specifically for that reason.
What are the misconceptions about annuities that people aren't going there?
Well, that's a great question. So out there in the media space, the internet, radio, you know, all that media space out there, you kind of got to understand that certain advisors can't offer both. So as a fiduciary, we're licensed in both registered investment type accounts, so we can build portfolios for you. And we're also licensed on annuities on the other side. But you have to be very careful in the annuity space. Some of them are great, and some of them not so good, like the variable annuities. Personally, I hate them.
Okay.
So you have to be careful. They're all not created equal, but some are amazing tools that would really enhance your overall retirement and protect it.
And that's why we need an expert like you.
There you go.
Let's talk about this book that you bring every time you come.
Sure. So this is a great book written by national best-selling author Patrick Kelly, and it speaks about some of the strategies that we talk about every week: guaranteed income, indexed returns, eliminate market-linked risk. You know, if another recession comes like 2008, are you interested in losing 30–40% of your money?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Nobody is. And so these strategies protect and enhance that bucket of money, which brings us back full circle to the beginning. How do we manage these buckets of money?
Yep. Larry has a special gift for everybody that's watching right now. For the next 25 people who call in, you'll get this book. It's really easy to call in. All you have to do is pick up your phone and dial this number, 1-800-611-1952. That's 1-800-611-1952. The book is free. It's a free phone call.
It's free. I got cases of them on the floor. Please call me and come and take it.
And you know, why not start here and then get all that good information as well from you, Larry? You really opened us up to a lot of stuff that I had no idea you could do that.
Yep, it's amazing, and people find out about it, and that's kind of my mission.
Good.
Let's get it out there and teach people how these things work.
Excellent. Well, I hope you'll come back again.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Always great to see you, Larry. All right, we've got more of Let's Talk Live coming up in just a bit, so stay with us.